Stop playing. What's up, Philip? Hell yeah, go ahead pass some cue cards around and tell people stop playing with me. What's up, Phil? How your people and them doing down yonder? Right on time, cuz. Hell yeah, cuz y'all wasn't doing nothing else, cuz. You already know how it's rocking in my section. Yeah, on gangsters, cuz. What up, Borp the Dweeb? What up, Jason? Section of what? These nuts. Yo, Holmes. Yo, Chiputo. Che Marcus Tron, what's up? What's up, ese? What's up, Annie? Hey, Jamarcus. You go and get gato. I'll go to the back and get the rest of the cholos. Tonight we're gonna ride, ese. Did you have to fight in jail? Yeah. You don't have to fight in jail. I fought in jail because I was gangbanging. So, yeah. Yeah, ain't like you could just roll up in there and you want some other shit and they on some other shit. Or even your own people from your own hood or your own set or whatever the case may be. You gonna have to squabble up with them niggas too. Like sometimes just because. I ain't gonna lie though, we had to fight for like an honorable reason because we couldn't gossip about each other. And that's what plagues a lot of gangs. Like a lot of the members, they gossip about each other. And that shit kind of breaks down the organization of the section or the set. So yeah, we had to, when a homie heard you talking shit about another homie, we called that shit Thunderdome Tuesdays. Yeah, you had to get your ass in there in the middle of the ring, surrounded by a whole bunch of other homies, and y'all had to shoot the fair one. Y'all had to fade, y'all had to get a fade, run the fade. Shoot the fair one, line it up, squabble, fight, whatever you want to call it. You plan on going to jail? Is that why you asking me about fighting in jail? I doubt you're gonna have to fight. As long as you don't mess with no faggots. Do not gamble. Do not play cards. Do not store box. That means go to commissary, loan some of your items out for the promise of getting double what you loaned out back in return. Cause it be niggas will run off with your shit. And it'll put you in a position where it's like you gonna have to fight so you don't look like a bitch. Yeah, don't do none of these things. Don't get involved with gangs at all. I don't give a fuck if you talking about you a white folk and you see them white folk over there and they clicked up and you like how they clicked up. Do not get involved with them white folk. They'd be the first ones to beat your ass. I'm telling you. Just mind your fucking business. If you see some wild shit going on, nigga, do just like that. Walk on. Don't try to be a hero. Don't try to be a truther. Don't try to be telling people what really happened and then who really did what. Yeah, don't gossip. Don't do none of these things. And 7 times out of 10, I guarantee you won't have to run a fade, line it up, squabble, fight. You'll never get jumped or jump. You'll be okay. I need to start selling this advice. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, don't touch the TV. I don't give a fuck if soccer is on and you want to watch the football game. Don't touch that TV. Don't fucking touch it. You find yourself in jail, especially in jail. The penitentiary is a little bit different because people got their own TVs and it's usually in their cells. But if you in jail, it's one TV on the whole block. And that block or pod, depending on where you are, could be filled with anywhere between 10 to 150 people, all from different backgrounds. It's a fucking melting pot when you go in there. Don't touch that fucking TV. Them fucking Muslims gonna roll up on you hard, and you gonna be out back. Them fucking Serenos gonna run up on you hard, and you gonna be out back. Them niggas, they gonna run up on you, and you gonna be out back. Yeah, don't touch the TV, nigga. Just mind your fucking business. If you want to watch Magic School Bus, because you got the hots for Miss Fritz, and they up there watching ESPN, leave that shit alone to go back to your room, go to your cell, read a book, write a letter. Don't fuck with that TV. BG, you gonna tune in to Jim Bob's On Roast? I might. Probably. Most likely for a little bit. Oh, what's up, rural populace? If you sentence, get the trustee job in the kitchen. Not if you don't want to fight. Don't do that. Don't listen to that nigga. That one nigga that wants to know how to go through the penitentiary without fighting. Do not get a job as a trustee in the kitchen, because people are going to come to you with demands and you're going to have to tell them no. And when you tell them no, you're going to put yourself in a box that you don't want to be in. Or if you tell them yeah and you start bringing in shit, another gang gonna try to lock you down, be like, nah man, fuck with us. Then you gonna put yourself in a precarious situation of which you might end up getting your ass whooped. You might get jumped. Fuck no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Not unless you really know how to handle yourself as a man. Which a lot of people, it's sad to say, a lot of men don't, because they fold under pressure. A lot of men are so used to the internet and just saying whatever they want to say and doing this and doing that and not having to really stand on anything. Nah, when 10 niggas pull up at your cell door and they want to know what's up with the what's up, and you ain't never been under that type of pressure before, Nine times out of 10, them niggas fold. Telling you some real shit, man. Stay out of it. Stay out of politics. Don't do none of that shit. Do not touch the weights neither. Somebody else already called them weights. Don't touch the phone. Yo, don't touch the phone. You're gonna have to add, you may have to pay. You're gonna have to, if you plan on making your way through the penitentiary, through the system, without having to fight, you may have to spend some money. Because when they call wreck and the cell doors pop, see who goes to the phone. It's usually, in the United States, it's usually the Bloods and the Crips in every fucking state. In the state penitentiary. In the feds, it's a little different. There's Bloods and Crips every fucking where. The Blood niggas, they gonna come out, lock down the phone. And the Crip niggas may have the 3 phones over there on this side. You gotta pay attention to that shit. And then you gotta see who they get the phone to after they get done with it. And then the Mexicans, depending on how many of them, they may have the phones, and the Crip got these phones. The gangs got the phones on lock. They gonna have the phone on lock. I'm telling you, don't just, the doors pop. I'm gonna talk to my mom. Hey, hello, mom. Them niggas is looking at you from the top tier like, look at this nigga. You make it smack with that phone while your mom on the phone. What happened to my special boy? That nigga got hit upside the head because he wanted to jump into some shit he ain't had no business jumping in on. Can't just jump in on that phone. You want to ask them niggas for a 3-way or something. It depends though. Don't do scared time, go ahead and get beat up. He wants to know how to do time without getting beat up or without having to fight anybody though. You're going to have to fight, but if you don't, this is how you do it. You got to learn how to become a nobody real fucking quick. Don't get any type of commissary neither. You're going to have to eat straight state trays. Don't go to the store. Somebody going to see what you getting and they going to start plotting on you. They don't even have free weight. I think we fucked the free weight thing up on the level 3s after that bullshit ass race war. Cause we had free weights for a minute, but yeah, niggas was getting smacked with them shits. Like they was like, what's up, what's up? Nigga had a dumbbell, we fucked that shit up. So now everything, when you get up to the 4s and the 5s, and the maximum security, I ain't nothing but like a pull-up bar. Everything else, calisthenics. You running, you gonna run that track, you gonna do them push-ups, you gonna do burpees, you gonna be doing suicides, and you straight running. Ain't no weights. They took all the weights out. That's a fact. Oh, what's up, Grinder Extracts? Yeah, people say it can't be done, but it can be done. I'm gonna write a book on it, and you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay some money to get these facts, but it can be done. You can go through the system without getting into any fights or getting jumped or joining a gang or religion. A lot of people they'll turn to Islam for protection because they got some shit on their name on the street, or they either known as a snitch, or they got kicked out the Bloods or the Crips. So they join Islam. And Islam, after you take the Shahada, they don't give a fuck what you did. They don't care if you done molested little boys, was raping little girls. Once you take the Shahada, they claim you. You are not, all that other shit don't matter no more. Yeah, Islam is way more forgiving than Christianity on some real G shit, but people out here would never know it. Yeah, once you take that shahada, once you take that oath, nigga, you in the brotherhood. You a brother. You a Ak. You become Ak. They gonna call you Ak. That mean brother in Arabic. And they come out just say every day, what's up, Ak? They gonna share meals with you. The Crip niggas that wanna split your wig because you was fucking with kids, or because you got kicked out the car because you was a rat, or because you done did some fuck shit on another compound, they ain't gonna be able to touch you without getting into a war with the Muslims. And one thing the Muslims have behind there is numbers. They got them numbers. Like every fucking penitentiary I went to, the Muslims and Bloods got into it. And a lot of Bloods became Muslim because a lot of Bloods was on that bullshit and couldn't hold their own. So they just joined. Once they got kicked out the car, the Muslims, they'll pick up anybody leftovers. And they just become a super group of misfits, leftovers, and bitch-made niggas. And they just form up like Voltron, and they actually become a fucking force to be reckoned with. But yeah, so I'm trying to show you how to do the shit, how to do time without joining any religions. If you don't want to, without joining any gangs, it can be done. You don't have to fight. It can be done. County jail be the worst. That prison dude kept in there for years with no windows, no fruit or veg, no outside. Shit, that how it was. And they claim there's no way you can go to hell after becoming Muslim. Nah, the Muslims got some shit with them. Real niggas know. That shit ain't all it's cracked up to be. As far as doing time, yes, county time is more mental battle. You got more leeway in the penitentiary. You can set up more things for yourself. In the county, if you do go outside, you only going outside for like 30 minutes. The rest of the time you inside, they running the AC, so it's always cool in there. It's like 50 degrees in there. It's always cool. The food in the jails is worse than it is in the penitentiaries. There's less connections. And then in the jail, you're gonna be less connected with your people. And by your people, I mean, I'm not even talking about white or black people. I'm talking about people from your hood, your area. Like if you may not even consider your neighborhood where you from a hood. But when you get in there and you surrounded by them niggas from over there, them niggas from over there, it become whoever is from your area and know who from your area, it become you guys versus them. Like whether you're in a gang or not, they gonna break bread with you because you in the hood. Yeah, so a lot of that stops when you get to jail because they'll throw you in there with a whole bunch of Mexicans. Like it may be a pod with like 20 people in there, and it's only like one of you. And them niggas, they don't fuck with you because you from the other side. So yeah, but when you in the penitentiary, it's easy to find people, like-minded people. Like if you on that intellectual shit, you gonna find people that's on that type of shit. You may find an older dude, he be like, hey, what's up, young blood? Y'all sit up there and chop it up. If you on your law book shit, you can find somebody in there on that. If you a Jew, you gonna find niggas that's going to the Shabbat service. If you a pagan, you gonna find people going to the Wiccan program. Yeah, that's where everybody comes together. You gonna be able to find your people. Yeah, if you want some fuck them niggas over there type shit, you gonna find them niggas too. But when you in county and you want some fuck them niggas over there shit, they gonna put your white ass in a cell block with 45 niggas and nothing but niggas. You gonna have a hard time. You gonna have to either fake it till you make it out, or you gonna have a hard time. I tell you what. It's few niggas that really stand on that shit. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Did you see the new and improved BG action figure? Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna oh,
Oh man, sorry I didn't know it was that big here. Let's get everything off.
yo, is that
Open
a
it up.
oak? That's not oak.
Get
That's
everything to the
pine.
side.
What is that?
Band-aid.
You done put a jerry curl on it? Is that a heart? Oh darn, you got a heart sawzall. Really, nigga?
Oh man, sorry I didn't know it was that big here. Oh man,
What is that?
sorry I didn't know it
That's
was that
not
big
oak.
here.
Yo, Faith, can you please get oh darn Faith out there? She faithing right now, but she present even though she's not present. Can you get oh darn a couple yogurts, please? I appreciate him having the heart sawzall. But you actually got a heart sawzall? It's dogwood. Yeah, I know it wasn't oak. If it was oak, that shit would have been accurate as fuck. Yo, what that heart sawzall do though? That's some funny shit. Props, BG. I go, hell yeah, props, nigga. I was supposed to get one. You heard me say I was gonna get one for the fun of it, and you rushed out and got you one. You tried to show me up. When I was in Yakima County, they threw a Norteño in our pod, and he ended up sending a torpedo to stab him up. After, what? He ended up sending a torpedo to stab him up. He stabbed him. What? I don't even know what a torpedo is. That shit. That's some regional slang shit right there. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's just how it is, especially like when like Cali and Texas and certain East Coast penitentiaries, they set the tone for like all of them because word spread. That shit like the word get out like America online. Like people go different places. People, man, it's like the media. It's like the word travels fast. So you gonna hear about what them niggas over there in that state doing, or what happened over there. Like that's how it was with the Aryan Brotherhood and the Aryan Circle. And them niggas had an eternal beef going on for some shit that happened between they chapters in Texas. But them Sereno, a lot of Mexican gangs, man, when some shit pop off, they gonna side with the white folk. Yeah, all that brown and black, all that shit, man, that shit a myth that niggas on the street wanna dream up because they grew up in the neighborhood with some Mexicans and they feel like, yeah, the black and brown struggle. Man, them fucking Mexicans, they team up right along with them white folk. They even speak Spanish to each other. Which is not really surprising, but it's just, these are the facts, folks. I look at things differently now, but that wasn't even a real shocker because we was on the street fighting the Mexicans while the media was trying to put out this whole black and brown image thing. Like, this shit was never like that. Maybe in New York, a lot of niggas in New York, they have a different experience. Like, if you grow up in the Bronx, you be like, hell yeah, nigga, the black and brown struggle, we the same. And that shit, it's just regional, it's different. And down here, the shit different. Like, they don't like you. They gonna side right. They gonna go over there right with with them white folk. The Norteño shit, a different story. We had a homie like that, but he wasn't on no shit like he was, cause the Serenos, they didn't like that nigga. But yeah, that other shit, it pretty, man, the politics is something else, man. That shit just so stupid, and it just varies regionally. That shit is just the dumbest thing in the fucking world, trying to keep up with that shit. It's an action figure, not a doll. It definitely looks like a doll. Torpedo is a crash dummy. Okay, I'm glad you cleared that up. Why were we talking about prison before I came in late? I don't even know. Somebody asked me a question. Somebody said, how can they, did you have to fight in prison? I was like, are you trying to get through prison without fighting? Then here's how you do it. And then it just became a whole discussion because I really don't have nothing to talk about at all. I don't have a damn thing to say. I'm out here on my M. Night Shyamalan shit. I ain't got shit to talk about, man. Shout out to M. Night Shyamalan. I have 2 answers left. I got 2 questions left. Watachi, we're no closer to finding out how old you are. So, we're gonna need 14 more days to figure this out. That means we're gonna need a couple billion more dollars. We're working on carbon dating him right now, but it's not going as planned. Michelle, tell the taxpayers that we just need 14 more days to figure out how old Watachi running free is. Of course, that 14 days will turn into 2 more months because we're washing money here. I don't know what the American people think we're doing. It's not that hard to figure out how old an old guy is. We just want money. From prison walls to wood walls, the BG story coming in. Hell no, I'll never write a prison book. Fuck no. Y'all can pay me to give y'all advice though. I'll do consultations. I can do one-on-one consultations. If y'all scared to ask me a live chat a live chat question, y'all can hit this line I'm about to provide, and then I give you a one-on-one. That shit gonna be $100. That shit gonna be $200 an hour. I take all forms of payment. Hell yeah, that shit, man, don't nothing piss you off as an ex-gang member, I can say that nothing quite pisses you off than somebody who you really need to touch. That means take the fuck out or just start extorting. But that nigga his took the Shahada and become a fucking Muslim. So now, as a person over here on this side from this section, you gotta think about your people. It's not about you and what you want to do or what you had going on or y'all business. Cause once you get involved, then these niggas by default, they gonna get involved. And before you know it, them niggas by default, they gonna get involved. So now it's like you can't touch that nigga unless you just gonna start an all-out war. So some shit you just gotta let burn. Not because you scared, but because your people got shit going on. And you don't want to fuck up what they got going on. You gotta think about other people. You got to exhibit leadership qualities, or else you going to crash out. They going to crash out. Then y'all going to get separated, sent to different compounds, all because you couldn't let this vendetta go or this form of payment go. And now as a section, as a set, you niggas have been dispersed. You know, some shit you just got to let go. Yeah, I learned that early. I pay with pennies. I hate to be behind you in line. With Tachi running free the person, you behind him in the Safeway line, he pull out, I got these I got these roll of quarters. I thought it was a roll of quarters, but these are pennies. How much I owe you? $2.50. I got that in pennies right here. Hold on, he pull out his specs. Let me put my specs on with the chain link on them. He gotta take his cowboy hat off to count them pennies. The cashier like, sir, it's a coin star right there. BG, my guess is Watachi age is 66 years old. 2 by 33 equals 66. Double Illuminati confirmed. There's no money in the answers. We're not looking for answers. We just tell you people, the taxpayers, we're looking for answers. We are looking for more money and resources. And we can't achieve our goal if we give you answers. Because then you're going to want to know why we're still running this scam. I mean, you know, why we're still looking for answers. Looking for answers is one of the most profitable things you can do as president or as a truther. See how similar they are? You're just ever looking for answers and ever that shit is hella profitable. You keep that shit going in. You just keep the money coming in. Well, that giant fell out. Okay.
Hi everyone. It's beautiful outside.
My wife says hi everyone, except Odar.
Stop being mean to her.
Did you see the BG action figure Odar put out? You go to his channel, Odar. Well, he has a heart sawzall. The Walmart brand. That's like a boss move right there. I know it doesn't mean nothing to you. She doesn't understand why that means something to me. Next time she tries to talk to me about shelving or furniture, I'm gonna give her the same fucking answer. I just thought that I would like that shelf. I'm gonna look stoic as fuck. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, I don't know nothing about. Yeah. You know, all the things that women want to come to you with. I was like, it's a shelf. Fuck that shelf. About these window treatments. Fuck that window treatment. I got 2 more questions. Oh, hey, Liz, what's up? Hey, internet friends. I told him I sound like really graceful when I do that. Don't I? Hi, internet friends. She know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're in their territory.
Well, I kind of tried to move this, and then a bug that he was scaring away got
What you think about cutting springs better than eBay sleeves, right? Cutting springs. I don't know what you're talking. Hell, on the McPherson strut, man, fuck no. Hell no, nigga, get a spring compressor. Hey, internet friends. Really graceful here. Barricade Garage says that's my breast pump going in the background. But it's absolutely not my breast pump going in the background. And I also have some new information on Rockefeller. I'm like, this nigga Rockefeller is... this nigga's immortal. Yeah, that's how you do it. He had a great publicist too. I had 3 subs forever, now I got 15. Yeah, that BG action figure. How the hell you only have 3 subs? Really? Hell no, I've been talking about old darn this whole time, and that nigga only got 3 subs. Best control arm for a 98 ZJ and go. The ones that are on Rock Auto for cheap. It ain't nothing, they call it a trailing arm. It's not even really a control arm. The control arm has the A-frame on that bit like this, with the ball joint on the top, and then another one like this, the ball joint on the bottom, that's connected to the chassis on either end. That bit look like you throwing up East Coast grip. The trailing arm is just a link basically. But the ones built on the ZJ, they got that kind of concave and they're hollow on the inside. So a lot of people, they upgrade them and get the solid rounded joints. And depending on whether or not you got a lift or not, people gonna say, oh, get the Fat Bob's Garage or get the Rough Country, or, you know. But I just go, if you got some stock shit, man, just go rockauto.com, type in your vehicle information and get that. When I sold my Jeep, I sold all the arms that I had. Trailing arm is rear end stuff. No, it's not. The Jeep has a solid axle. They don't have the East Coast grip style control arms. They call them trailing arms because that's exactly what they do. They trail from the front end of the axle to the chassis. It's a link, but they just call the shit trailing arm. Real shit. They got the same style on the back too. As for the back, same in the front. If you got late 90s Cadillac, then non-air shocks, what's up? Hell yeah. Hi, internet friends. I've been kicking around the idea of putting out some content. Shit, you might as well. Everybody else putting out content. Fuck you kicking around. Fuck you need to kick the idea around for. Don't beat up on the idea. Just go ahead and do it. Execute it. Shit, execute it, then make a hasty dismount. I ain't like anybody care what you talking about. I come on here every day. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just do it. Huh? You said the what? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Did I just talk about anything? Yeah, I don't really have no. Yeah, people be like, I have to talk about something specifically that catches people's attention. You know. Then too, maybe because of my skits. So people were introduced to me by the skits and they're like, oh, you know, cool. So it's been like a learning curve for people. But as far as me just starting out and being able to do this, just talk about like I will have like 1 subscriber. So yeah, I'm more privileged than you. But you got to figure that shit out for yourself though, see? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody has a different journey. I'm tempted to make content, but nobody want to look at a rejected Breaking Bad character. Eh, you just need to hurry up and write my comedy special. BG, do you like Pontiac? No. I've been thinking about OF2. I don't like Pontiacs. You like Pontiac. That Pontiac, the Grand Am, they weren't.
They're better than Nissan, Altima,
I do agree. She said they were better than Nissan Altimas. I agree.
and the Mitsubishi. Every car is better.
Your name is Ray, right? I remember your video from Facebook. You're talented, man. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't post no more on Facebook. I don't even engage with anything else on Facebook outside of Marketplace. Marketplace is my shit. That's like my hangout. I'll be on Marketplace for no reason. I'll be on Marketplace
You're
broke as fuck.
scouting.
Just surfing for something. People put anything out there too. You can find anything on there. Trucks are easier to work on. That's absolutely a fact. The bigger the vehicle, the easier it is to work on until you get up into like the 18 or the like the triaxles and shit, and then it's not a matter of what's easy, it's just more expensive. And shit becomes a lot heavier too. But yeah, man, yeah, give me a truck any day over some front wheel drive transverse mounted engine piece of shit. Hmm? My Cressida is 20 times easier to work on than the truck. Yeah, I guess. I found my dream truck on Facebook, but it was a damn scam. You could tell it's scams because it'll be priced just unreasonably low. And then they'll only have one picture. There'd be like a Chevy 2500 2006 for $1,100. Well, actually, that's pretty reasonable. Stay off pieces of shit. People just like, I just want to get rid of it. But yeah, you'll find like a perfect condition John Deere 1025R, and that shit'll say $1,000. And they had that one stock image on there for the photo. Yeah, scam. Hey, I got one more question left. So I got 88 people in here. Hail Hitler confirmed. Fuck you mean? Ford Ranger is difficult to work on. Not much room under the hood. I like my truck. I think my Chevy is easy to work on. My Chevy Silverado, a little 2006 with the cat eyes. Lots of space for everything. Lots of space to get to motor mount, well not the motor mounts, but the transmission mounts. Drop the transmission if you have to. It's just that torsion bar. You know, that's like one of the drawbacks. You can't have everything. That torsion bar is a bitch. That shit's something else. That shit'll freeze on your. That shit get frozen. It like to get frozen in place. That shit make replacing the lower control arms difficult than fuck. Then that shit is under a lot of pressure. Just the bar to go from the midsection, connected to the chassis right there, the control arm, just 2 bars, just boom. Torsion bar suspension, that shit's something else. But everything on the top end, easy. Engine work, simple. What time is it? What time is it? Jim Bob's live streaming about on at 1:30. I said I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and tune into that one cause I don't like that nigga on Benjamin, huh? Or Zoom? Hell no. No, I'm not going there today.
Yes, we are.
No, I'm about hell no. Maybe. Fuck it, let's go to the park then. We going to the park. Time for the mailman to get here. He's bringing me a package. Hell yeah. Y'all need to start ordering. Somebody need to order me a new phone. What's Jim Bob channel? Just Jim Bob. Made by Jim Bob. Or something like it's just made by Jim Bob or Jim Bob or something. It's made Jim Bob. I don't know. It's made by Jim Bob. Yeah, I like watching people talk shit about Owen Benjamin because I don't like him and I'm petty. Fuck him and the other side. People talk shit professionally about him. I feel like when I talk shit, it's like different because I'm unprofessional with the shit talking. You got some real professional people, man. They got their ducks lined up with that nigga. They just huh. Yeah, that shit not all over the place. So you got bit?
Yeah.
But it was probably an ant because you done put your spread out over their nest. Yeah, you are out. Malia, get Sasha. Sasha, it's come to my attention that your boyfriend looks like an anomaly. Just want to let you know how disappointed we are in your decision on who you want to date. Tell Malia to go back to the store and return that grape zigzag. We roll backwards in this house. Okay, this guy done made it into a career. What you talking about? Talking shit about Owen Benjamin? It's made by Owen Benjamin. Nobody knew Jim Bob before Owen came along. I did. I knew Jim Bob before Owen came along. A nigga, he was making cartoons. Fuck you, man. His shit was all over Instagram. Fuck you talking about? Hell yeah, niggas can make a career talking shit about Owen Benjamin. Why the fuck not? You know how many people make a career talking shit about Rockefeller, nigga? What's the fucking difference? You feel me? I hate when niggas do that shit like, oh, don't talk about him, you making a career. Nah, fuck that nigga. Talk shit about that nigga. Niggas will sit up there and be like, Rockefeller did this, and Rockefeller did that, and then they not only talk shit about John D. Rockefeller, they talk shit about his descendants. How come nobody question them niggas on, you're making a career talking about Rockefeller? Nah, you niggas like it. It's just when you don't like it, you're making a career talking about this person. Nah, nigga, that shit entertaining. If the nobody else is entertaining to me, I'm petty as fuck. People make a living talking shit about Soros. People make a living talking shit about Donald Trump. All these people that you people know because people made it a living for them to talk about them. But as soon as a nigga bring up Owen Benjamin, it's made by Owen Benjamin. It's making a living talking about Owen Benjamin. Man, fuck Owen Benjamin. He not special. That nigga gonna get the same treatment everybody else gonna get. People gonna talk shit about him, fuck him. People gonna talk shit about him. There's people out here make a living talking shit about people's mamas. Niggas make a living talking shit about people's mamas. Who the fuck is Chelsea Clinton mama? And who makes a living talking shit about Hillary Clinton? Alright then, shut the fuck up. Pull a thumb out your butt. Sit the fuck down. Go get you some Doritos and chill the fuck out. Give a fuck who talk shit about who, nigga. That's all this shit is online. It's just a bunch of people talking shit about a bunch of people and you niggas show up every day for it. Cut that shit out. Hold on. Hey, tell them to get some Doritos. Owen made a career talking about Joe Rogan. His whole career is talking about somebody else. How come you don't say that shit about him? Who the dude that had the trans kid? That he was making fun of, he was talking about him. How come nobody said, oh, you're making a career talking about this person? Nah, that Owen Benjamin believed he was on some fuck shit because his kid was transitioning. He was like, all right then, there's niggas out there that believe Owen Benjamin on some fuck shit the same way he believed that one nigga was on some fuck shit. You see what I'm saying? Put some perspective on that shit. Nobody has to abide by your rules. Nah, nigga, it's fuck you and fuck the other side. That's how people been rocking on the internet since '08. This is just internet etiquette. This the way the world works. This just the way it is. It's just don't talk shit about people in the penitentiary and you can't fight. Leave that shit out here for the internet. Take y'all back to my earlier point. Yeah, no, if you that's where I learned it from. I learned I'm not saying nothing about nobody that I wouldn't say to their face. Yeah, fuck all that. I'm used to real world consequences. But out here, nigga, fuck them. Fuck them. I made a whole rap about emptying a magazine in the Klaus Schwab. You're making a career talking about Klaus Schwab. I said I'll stand over Klaus Schwab and empty out the whole mag and you niggas ate that shit up. I said I'll spin the block on Nancy Pelosi and you niggas ate that shit up. Y'all niggas talk all that shit about Henry Kissinger. Niggas talk all that. Niggas make a career talking about Jews. The Jews are doing it. The Jews did this. Y'all make a whole career talking about Jews, but when it come to one nigga on some bullshit, don't talk about him. You're making a living talking about him. Now I gotta set these niggas straight. And you need to pull that wedgie out. You need to pull that out.
My mom's calling the dealership because then she started looking at it and thinking about how they charge her like $735 just for labor. And so now she's getting
Oh, she called you back with that, or you told her to call him?
thing, and she wanted you to see if I said you weren't near me, and she wanted you to see the breakdown. And she
Man.
called, and I told her, I said, well, wait till Ray maybe gives you like part of the terminology what to say, but she's heated because she's calling.
Why is she heated now? She wasn't heated about the prices, because her mom went to the dealership, right? They charged her, the dealership charged her
$855.
for what? They charged her $855 for what? Yeah, come on over here and tell the people. Oh, your mom, she's still on the phone?
No. I just can't. Oh, maybe I can do the shade. I can barely see this. Okay. They charged her labor.
Man, they charged the lady $855, but she go to the deal.
Balance, all wheels completed and computerized, and she just did that. And that was
So she had her wheels balanced. What else?
no, just
The brake fluid
balanced
flush.
and rotated, and that was like $90. And then
So,
shop supplies were like $15-$30. So it just says parts were 133, labor 733.
Yeah, the,
And oh, 890, but they gave her a discount, so it was 855.60.
I ain't even gonna tell y'all about it. It's some bullshit. It's just too much. But yeah, she overpaid. That's what the dealer does. People, the dealership make you feel like you part of the family, but people go in there and they pay that exorbitant amount of money. But one thing I understand about it is what?
Hold on, I got the part. No, I couldn't see this before. It says perform schedule A service, change motor oil, change oil filter, tire rotation, battery test with printout, brake inspection, inspect tires,
Brake.
adjust air pressures.
Her car got 30,000 miles on it. They did a brake inspection, a whole bunch.
Brake fluid at 30,000.
Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of shit. I'm not about to sit here and recite all that. But yeah, she got. That's what the dealership does. They get you. You gonna pay extreme amounts of money for some basic shit. Like to have them look at your brake pads.
But because she doesn't believe that somebody will scam her, being a long-term,
They gonna scam you. But it's just, you gotta pick your poison. Some people love it because some shit comes with warranty, and some people know that if they don't have nobody else to do it. So it's more so, it's not just them paying a shit ton of money to have some basic shit done. They're paying for the convenience to have somebody else take care of it. That's the way the world works. That's just how it is. But you go to that dealership to have some basic shit done, they gonna fuck you. They gonna fuck you. You might as well show up to the dealership with your finger already up your butt. She said, hi, little old man. Nowadays, people talking about on Benjamin 2 times as much. Because fuck them. Why not? Shit, nowadays, people talking more about Rockefeller than they were when Rockefeller was walking. The original Rockefeller nigga was walking the earth. He actually come from humble beginnings, too. It's kind of fucked up what happened to him in his early life. His dad left and turned raw meat, just kind of married somebody while he was out there selling. You know, he was a snake oil salesman. So he, you know, got another wife, came home, little baby Rockefeller. He was up there, he was like, he was like, his dad was like, his wife was mad at him. He was like, well, I thought we could be a big family. So his dad had another giant, and his mom was okay with the other giant. So they got married, so he had 2 giants. Yeah, his dad wasn't shit though. That's what happened. Did BGW watch Jury Duty? Did you?
I didn't. I watched the trailer, but I haven't watched. I haven't watched the show yet.
She said she watched the trailer. She hasn't watched the show yet. People just envy them. Who, the Rockefellers? I know I do. Shit, if I had that money, hell yeah, I'm jealous. But them niggas got to marry their cousins and were forced into a way of life and just grew up in shitty conditions and kind of made a deal with a shadowy figure and then just kind of pimped their children out. And they got a shit ton of money though. Fuck you mean? Hell yeah. Hey, I got 2 more questions. Watch the Corbett report, Daco, Big Oil about the. Oh, I don't pretty much watch all James Corbett from CorbettReport.com videos. James Corbett was influential in me seeing he's a Canadian that moved to Japan. Yeah, James Corbett was influential in me realizing the fact that I don't need a James Corbett and that shit doesn't matter. So shout out to James Corbett. James Corbett just made me realize how unimportant these truther niggas are. Extremely unimportant. Not even moving the needle over 10 window, not doing shit. You know how long truthers been here? They've been truthering since before 9/11, and you niggas still feel like the walls are closing in. Y'all feel like, we gotta do this now! Our government is a set! Truth has been truthering. That truthering shit ain't helping you. I was like, you know what? Man, this shit don't even matter. All this information and knowledge and niggas saving links and memes and all this other shit trying to wake people up. Yeah, shout out to James Corbett. Truth of people, they gonna swear by that shit though, but man, they not as important as they think they are. They're really not. There's people still out here, huh? Air Force. I'm not a truther. I'm a nigga with a selfie stick out here talking shit. That's all I am when I come on here. Don't call me nothing else. People try to call me a truther. Owen Benjamin called me a black conservative. Yeah, niggas gonna call me whatever they want to call me. I'm just a nigga with a selfie stick. That's my official title. That's the only title that I'll heap to myself. Nigga I'm a grown man with a selfie stick. I don't know whether to run away in shame or stream harder. What's wrong with y'all? Man with selfie stick. Yeah, it gotta be black man with selfie stick to bring those views in. Yeah, it gotta be black. Yeah, I gotta put that black in there.
Black man in America with a selfie.
Yeah, black man in America with a selfie stick. That should be the name of my next book. The memoirs. That's gonna be the name. It's gonna be the name of my book. I'm gonna really take y'all into my life and how I grew up in the early 90s and how could you stream harder? I don't know. You can always do everything harder though. You can play harder, work harder. All types of things you could just stream harder. I don't know. Ask Tim Pool.
Not a lot of wood.
Yeah, I know I got a lot of wood. That's how it's supposed to be.
And your wood stack.
Huh?
I just noticed there's no holes.
That is not supposed to be no holes. This shit solid.
It's intense.
It's not intense.
It is.
It's just a wood wall.
Staring at you.
They're not like soldiers staring at you.
It's aggressive.
This a tractor right here. And it's not aggressive. She just called my wood wall intense and aggressive
Intimidating.
and intimidating. Yeah.
Those dogs really echo on your street.
They're having sex. I just leave them alone. Let them do what they do. I seen one out here. He was hitting the backstroke the other day. He did fly. I thought he went belly up, but he was at that bit. And then I walked over. He went under. I turned back. All I seen was two little eyeballs looking at me like that. As soon as I got far enough away, he started hitting his shit again, dude. BG is the new age Wesley Willis. Man, them truth and niggas don't mean shit. I like James Corbett and that other weird nigga he used to have with him. The wavy, wacky, inflatable, wavy arm guy looking nigga.
The radio guy.
Yeah, the radio guy. And I'm Radio Monarchy. Yeah, that dude. What's his name? Radio Monarchy? Anarchy? Yeah, he was the funniest nigga. People used to hate him. I'd be like, he the funniest part.
Do it anymore?
James Corbett got the charisma of a wet tuna sandwich. I was like, it's that other nigga. He bring the shit with him.
Yeah, but I like him too.
I think they still do that. That's Wesley Willis. I'd have a beer with BG, but I'd be on edge because I'm probably trying to fight him for being a smart arse. First of all, you're going to be drinking beer by yourself. I don't drink. Second of all, if you hit me upside the head, I'm going to call the cops on you. That's assault. I am. I'm telling on niggas. I'm calling the police. Hillbilly Hard, my best friend. Hell no. Media Monarchy. And I'm Media Monarchy. With today's no, he was just a wacky, wavy, inflatable, wavy arm guy nigga. He remind me of the schizo radio nigga. Like they had that same tone. Yeah, shout out to Media Monarchy and yeah, shout out to my aggressive wood wall. She said it's aggressive. Hey, I get in a fight, I'm gonna get beat up so I can tell on you. I want them people to know I was not the aggressor in any. I'm gonna ball up.
You should pee your pants.
Huh?
You should pee your
I should pee my pants.
pants.
Nah, Nick, that's going too far.
No,
That's doing too much.
it's believable.
I can explain getting beat up but not peeing my pants. Then you know that shit gonna be caught on camera.
You were scared.
My zombie apocalypse group is gonna see that shit.
You were scared.
No, I can't. Oh, hell no. Somebody, you should pee your pants and make it more believable. Hell no. Snitch? Hell yes. Pee my pants? Hell no. How I'ma lead a resistance on some John Connor shit after everybody see me pee my pants? You can't come back from that.
What's the difference of balling up into a little ball?
I really don't know right now, but it's a difference. Crying fits BG. No one will hit you if you are having a crying fit. Hey, I know how to cry on cue. I know how to cry on cue on my Nicole Kidman shit. I know how to cry on cue like that one boy from Sixth Sense. What the boy name that was on Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis?
No.
Yeah, I can cry like him.
Haley. You like Hallie?
Then Macaulay Culkin crying My Girl.
It was not Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, I can get on my Macaulay Culkin shit. I can cry for no reason at any given time. And that shit just be hella believable. I have all you niggas donating. I just come on here and cry. People like, yo, hey, honey, how much we got left in the savings? Send it to him. This nigga's crying. He needs it. Need you come out here cry. I'll cry on the GoFundMe thumbnail picture. That wasn't convincing at all. You said what?
Bring your people be character. Who's the best?
Women love donating the men that cry. Don't y'all? Women love donating to a crybaby ass nigga. All nigga gotta do, I'm going through hard times right now, you guys. Okay? Men are like, get out there and go fucking work. Go to work. The fuck are you doing? Telling us. Go get a fucking job. Women just, stop being mean to him. He's having a hard time. Can't you see? This nigga needs to work. Oh. We need to send him money. He needs our money. Women are sending nigga money. That's why I was gonna cry on my GoFundMe profile picture. You got to cry first. Women that send you their heart and soul. All them women that watch on Benjamin. Man, they watch that nigga cry about finances. I'm not getting enough. And people sending mail. And the money pill bus been empty. And they try to comfort me. Any nigga with a sob story. That when women, we're gonna support ya. Women be the main ones promoting the bullshit that they later turn against. Every other regular man is out there like, work. Go get a fucking job. Stop bragging about helping your brother with a tree service, dragging brush out the way because you too stupid to operate the chainsaw. And go fucking move shopping carts down there at the Dairy Queen. Go work at the Aldi's. Go hit up Lidl's. Go do something with yourself. Learn how to operate a fucking tractor. All them folk over there, go get a fucking tractor and offer tilling services. Go get a John Deere 1025R with bare money and offer material spreading services. Fucking you crying on the internet asking grown men for money for. You already got land. The fuck, the nerve of some of these internet niggas asking for money after they got hundreds of acres. These niggas be asking for money like they don't have hundreds of acres. This nigga got hundreds of acres. Guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Nigga, it starts with those hundreds of acres. Did you ever think about that? Fuck am I sending you money for? I want to be like Kanye West. Bro, they had like 60,000 acres. The Osho, I told the people about it. Yeah, they call it on Benjamin, Osho Benjamin now. But I told him Osho, he showed up for his people though. Like everybody came together and lived on that land they had out there in Oregon. Like yeah, Osho was with the shit. People called that shit a cult. I was like, man, I'm in the air about it because he really did the shit. They were having orgies in a poppy field though. That shit was kind of weird. But other than that, I don't, you know, they were okay. They did a whole lot of weird things. They really did. No, she just tried to poison the opposition though. It wasn't like these. She did poison the people of the town, but the people of the town started it.
Not every single person that got.
Okay, not every single. She went to like the Golden Corral and just sprayed syphilis. Yeah, she went to Golden Corral and sprayed syphilis on the salad bar, and then a whole bunch of people in the town got. It's on Netflix. It's called Wild Wild Country. I watched the shit on Netflix with my wife. That shit was, it was interesting. Episode 2 was basically building Bertaria if it wasn't a scam. Yeah, Osho wasn't even that bad of a dude. Sheila, his lieutenant, was on one. Sheila, yeah, she was. Yeah, I said if Sheila was around today doing that shit, she'll have millions of Instagram followers. I tell you what, people like people like that. Yeah, shout out to Kanye West. Kanye West got a property in Wyoming. Kanye West got a ranch in Wyoming. That shit like 6,000 acres. That nigga Pusha T talked about doing his album there. He was like, yo, Kanye West, this was like back in 2017. Kanye West flew them niggas out to the ranch. He was like, damn, I ain't never been nowhere like that. Kanye West got hundreds of goats, he got all that shit. He got the other property he got, that shit like 4,000 acres. Man, Kanye West out there, he getting shit cracking. People think he done fell off that, man. They get shit cracking, man. He just a weird nigga, and I would never follow that nigga, ever. But yeah, shout out to Kanye West. And Dave Chappelle.
Hey,
Huh?
can you take a look at this? Because she's driving up there right now because they told her to leave a message because the supervisor was like with someone. So now she's leaving, but she wants you to see it before she walks in.
Oh my goodness. What you was just reading off?
Yeah, but she wants you to look at it to help help her. And then yep, anyway, because we'll watch the Owen roast while we're at the lagoon.
Man, I got like 30 more minutes. Man, hell no, I still want to talk shit about the nigga real quick. All right, tell her I'm.
I said I pull her right back, but she's like almost there.
Sheila was a snake though. Sheila was doing what she thought was right. Sheila went hard for her people. You were outsider looking in, of course you're gonna call her a snake. She was just willing to go to the extremes that other people weren't willing to go for what she believed in. Yeah, Kanye, what? That's a weird, that nigga's weird, son. He got land though. That's why I ain't feel sorry. People felt sorry for him. This thing with Adidas feel the Jews are attacking him. I was like, you know how much land Kanye West got? Like, are y'all fucking stupid? You know how much land Kanye West got that he just outright owned? Shit is no fucking joke. That nigga will be okay. Meanwhile, this nigga Owen Benjamin over here crying about they haven't sent me letters and they're not concerned about finance. I'm like, nigga, you got all that, you got land up north, then you got land in a whole nother state you ain't even been to yet. And you crying about money and talking about I'll make cheese. Fucking stupid. That shit just for you stupid niggas. Like, man, that nigga fucking retarded. You believe that little nigga right there. That's a lying, fibbing ass nigga, old white lie ass nigga. Old White Claw with my glory day ass nigga. Old myocarditis ass nigga. Old Blue Jay with an upset stomach ass nigga. Black Bear with a tummy tuck ass nigga. That's the grip. Man, hell yeah, that's the scam. That shit is scam. That Osho shit, people like, that's a cult. That shit is scam, nigga. Get your money in. That shit fucking with on is like putting money in a vending machine and the circle start moving, the circle start moving, but it don't quite drop your bag of chips, and you just banging on it, but that shit not responding to you, you gonna have to put more money in and hopefully get your initial bag of chips. You tell other people, oh, the vending machine, like, don't fuck with this vending machine. I think it's broke. It's not broke. Everybody has a hard time. Everybody could use other people's money to buy land. Sometimes it's just in our hearts. The bag of chips is in your hearts. You like, cool your butt cheeks, huh? I need my bag. I put my money in for my bag of chips. That shit ain't even getting my bag of chips. This shit broke as fuck. On Benjamin is the broke vending machine that nobody put an out of order sticker on. So people are still putting money in there. They talk about on Benjamin. Yeah, cause fuck him. Fuck that nigga. I'm entertained by this shit. Hell yeah. That's a crybaby. I ain't never seen a nigga cry that much and call somebody his alpha. Man, I ain't never cried on the fucking camera. That shit weird. That shit weird, crying over. Nigga, everybody in the world is going through some shit. Everybody in this country feel like they need more money. You ain't the only one. You ain't special, nigga. Get a fucking job. Tell your wife she gotta go down there and work at Michael's in the arts and crafts department or some shit. Trying to be all fucking fancy. She can get a job at Joann Fabric. But then it's like, who gonna do the farm work? Like if the wife isn't around, it's like he's gonna have to actually do something. And he might have to end up watching the kids. So that's not gonna cut it. Yo, I got one more question. Milo is interesting. Milo Yiannopoulos, the nigga who run around Kanye West. The nigga that Gavin McInnes kissed. Gavin McInnes kissed him on the lips. The same dude that shoved a butt plug in himself on a live stream that kissed Milo Yiannopoulos. And then Milo Yiannopoulos fell out with Kanye West and tried to sue Kanye West. The nigga that hopped on the stream and tried to get on Benjamin and Trinity intervention, Milo Yiannopoulos. Yeah, that dude. Nigga, all that shit, all of what I just said was interesting. That's some wild, y'all got some wild shit with y'all. I'ma just chalk it up to that being y'all's culture. That shit wild. I can't even fathom doing some shit like that and still being relevant on the internet. I can't even fathom crying about money and finances on a live stream and still being relevant on the internet. What is wrong with some of you women? Some of you women need to let niggas go. Y'all baby these niggas. Let a man be a fucking man. Fuck are you sitting there, not all that. So you gotta support what you. Nah, nigga, you a grown ass man, Holmes. You ain't have a daddy to tell you what the fuck being a man was like. I tell you right now, men have to work. Boys do what they want. Men do what they have to do. It's the reason you see me out here working every fucking day or every other day, depending on how the jobs come, because I'm like the Witcher. I do it by contract, and it ain't every fucking day, but I get mine. Sitting up here begging somebody for something all the fucking time. Nah, nigga, put your own money in, get your own land, and brag on that shit. Stand on your own hill and brag on that shit when you bought it with your money you work hard for. Don't use bare money and other people's money because you were crying and women were sending you money. A bunch of fucking women just be sending that nigga calling themselves bears. Women are a bunch of enablers today. They enable men to act like boys. And then they want to sit up here and talk about how there's no more masculine men left. But you sitting up here paying a nigga bills. You paying a nigga bills you never even met before. Grown women sitting up here paying a whole nother nigga bills they never met before, but want to sit up here and cry about no masculine men left. What happened to the men in this country? Yeah. Yeah, women kill me, man. All these bear bitches. The other nigga wife, what the bit name? Bow-legged bear. What's the lady bitch? Panda bear. Vox Day wife. Old ass with a young ass profile picture of her ankle. That bitch got the neon green socks. She got the ankle sitting out there like that. Want to stand up for a nigga. Just, and don't ever mess with him. We're gonna mess flag out the cut, man. Let that nigga be a nigga. All these fucking grown men, y'all women stop that shit, man. Yeah, women suck, and then they want to complain about the conditions that they enable and allow. I tell you, man, I tell you what. They right though, women do pay for shit. It ain't just Christians, it's women in general. Women will pay for some shit. Our wives do the shit too. They'll just come home with some weird shit and just be, it was in need. And I just thought that maybe I could, be like, man, yo, what the Yeah, I need a woman to, need me a strong woman, one that will smack me around. No, it ain't about a woman smacking you around. It's just about a woman that ain't gonna let you just be on some anything. Like women didn't used to, man, women notice you was, she'd see the hole in you before your best friends would. But it's just a bunch of women online now supporting these lame ass niggas that call themselves masculine, but rely on money from women they don't even fucking know, and then want to brag about this shit to you, talking about how their wife doesn't have to work, how much money they're making, how much debt that they're not in, how much land that they have. Meanwhile, all that shit come from money sent from these fucking women out there. That shit, man, this shit just a joke. Women are a joke today, boy. I tell you what. Men and women are a joke. Women support the stupidest shit too. I knew it was something wrong with women today, because they said the nigga Jeffree Star was the top beauty guru. And then you see all these women on YouTube, they be putting on their makeup on some beauty guru shit, but the women want to support the man that puts makeup on. They don't want to support the other women. But then these same women want to complain about shit when men say they're girls and compete in women's sports. Meanwhile, they're sitting up here watching these fucking James Charles and Jeffree Star videos. Shit is fucking ridiculous. Cause no one puts makeup on quite like him. And I just like all these fucking women doing that. And you watching that nigga. Women something else. Women love to fund their own destruction. Don't nobody open up their purse and fund their own destruction like women do. And then complain about it. Where are the real men? How come there's no more real? You take a faggot to the club with you every other week. Look at you. Your best friend, you talk about your best friend is a homosexual. Then you got this nigga on the internet crying and shit talking about how he can't make money without people. And instead of telling that nigga to man up and get a fucking job, you sending that nigga your savings. Instead of watching a woman put on makeup, you watching Jeffree Star. Is she just being real? Not all women are like online vid. Hell no, Jessica, she a real one. I'm about to get up out of here though. I guess Fresh and Fit be alright. Yeah, I'm going on their broadcast. I'm about to get up out of here though. RuPaul's Drag Race. More women watch that than any. That ain't for niggas. Niggas don't watch that. Women watch that shit. Women love them. Women will say a man dressed better. And you know what them women was saying under Awaken with JP's videos of him wearing his wife bra? Oh, he wears a bra better than I do, and I'm a woman. And these supposed to be based right-wing women. Yeah, women ain't shit. Dude, what nigga have you seen at a drag queen story hour? I'll wait. Nah, it's a whole bunch of women with their kids there. Clucking and shit. I call it Henry. Hennery. They're just hens engaging in hennery. It's a whole bunch of fucking women. For who's spearheading all these dumbass movements? Women. Men need women to challenge them, or else why would we improve? Or else why would we stop asking for money and actually man up? But women like that shit. Not all women. I'm just saying, y'all know what I'm saying. I shouldn't even have to say that shit. Some women just enjoy the benefits of being with a feminine man. Like on. It's beneficial and it's comfortable. But then they complain about the lack of real men out there and masculinity and wonder why that shit's happening. Because a bunch of men are watching that nigga get everything sent to him by other hardworking men and women, and they think, why do I have to work? That nigga don't work hard for his money. He get his shit on the internet. Women send him money. So why the fuck would I want to become a trucker? People want to become what you do, not what you say to do. Don't nobody give a fuck about a nigga like Tim Pool telling somebody to get a trade. Nigga, are you serious? You got a compound in Chicken City and you did it without a trade. You did it without being valuable at all. I want to do what you do. Why the fuck would I want to listen to you tell me to get a trade when what you do is sit up on here asking for money, begging for handout? That mean I can do the same thing. Shit, I'm finna start a YouTube channel. I'm about to become an online personality. I'm about to just say some crazy shit online and hope I get a following. Fuck getting a job or providing a job. Nah, especially boys. Boys are gonna do what you do. They don't give a fuck what you say. You could tell that what drug dealers fail to realize. Drug dealer, but I told him he shouldn't get involved with it. Yeah, you told him, but he see you come through with Bentleys. You got the Rolls Royce. You got the Mercedes Benz. You selling drugs, but you told that little nigga, nah, stay in school. Get a trade. He'll be like, man, fuck all that, nigga. I want to do what you do. That what happened to Raymond Washington. Them Avenue niggas was like, nah, you can't be us. Well, one, you too young. And we doing this. That nigga Raymond Washington, he was like, shit. Hey, fuck what y'all saying. He went and started his own shit. Real women respect working men. Then you gotta define work. Some people feel like this shit right here I'm doing now is really work. Shit ain't work. Get that shit out of here. Shit not fucking work. Telling you the Jews are doing something bad isn't work. Type of shit y'all on. Y'all definition of work is all fucked up. I'm work and I can make a living and I'm online and I get money from other people. You know different than an OnlyFans girl. Ain't no fucking difference. You a OnlyFans. Y'all don't respect the OnlyFans girl showing their feet making money. They consider that work. You know that, right? It pays the bills. You know that, right? All right, then. I don't gotta respect that shit y'all niggas be doing. Calling that shit work. That shit ain't work. That shit just preying on people. That shit just preying on people's vices. Whether it be preying on people's vice to see your feet or preying on people's vices to hear you say something they want to hear. Shit just praying. You ain't going out there making a fucking living. OnlyFans is easy work, man. That shit, I don't consider that work. They make money doing this shit, though. Entertaining people is much harder than you think it is. Exactly. So next time them OnlyFans girl or them prostitutes tell you that shit real work, respect it. That's all I'm saying. Don't be hypocritical with the shit. Don't disrespect what they do when they call it work and then respect something that Owen Benjamin does when he calls it work. It's the same shit. It's the same, my lifestyle is funded by other people type shit. What's the difference? Entertainment is harder than what you think. An actor really has to act. They leave, they wake up at 4 in the morning, they gotta go over yonder and try to become somebody else to fit in the role. I'll call that work. A comedian has to employ acting techniques. They gotta hit that stage, they gotta make these people laugh doing this, they got a time limit, they got a different audience, they gotta know how to attack a joke. I'll call that work. Yeah, man, sitting on the camera at home and yelling about what the Jews are doing and calling all the friends that you had pedophiles and saying that they were kitty diddlers and saying this and saying that. How the fuck is that work? You can call it work. I call that shit something else and I don't respect that shit. I live my life according to my own standard. I got one more question. Yeah, I'm out. All right, I'm out. Work is getting paid. Yeah, shout out to all the politicians who put that work in. Shout out to George. Shout out to everybody who doesn't work but works because they get paid. Whether it be through extortion. I was working in the penitentiary when I was extorting people. That shit was real work. I can call that shit entertainment at this point. Shout out to all the male prostitutes out there. That's real work. Work is getting paid. Yeah, everything else be damn. As long as you getting paid, that shit work. Hell yeah, shout out to all the niggas that you people complain about because they on welfare. They getting money, so it's work. Shout out to everybody on welfare right now. Shout out to everybody who's a drain on tax-paying dollars. That shit work because they getting money. They get a check every fucking month. How come you don't call that shit work? Yeah, shout out to all the welfare people. That shit work because they getting paid. I'm out.